Good morning, welcome back to Upload TV. You've got myself, the average golfer, Joey the tweet behind the camera, and our resident 13 handicapper and club tester, Andy Roper. We're all good to go. First weekend, first Monday of February, and a big launch of products on its way, starting off with the M2 family, isn't it? M2 family, that's what they say.
That's what they're calling it, yeah.
So we're going to start off with the irons. So they didn't do an iron in the M1 range. You'll be familiar with the TaylorMade M1. I sort of missed the TaylorMade bit out there, but all you avid golf fans out there will all know about the M1, how successful it was. M2 has literally just arrived in stores over the last couple of days. So we're going to have a look at the M2 driver very shortly, but we're going to start off with the set of irons, see what we think of those, get sets up with the right shafts in, and both myself as an 8 handicapper and as a 13 handicapper will give you our feedback and see what we think. Okay, right, welcome back. We are good to go, all set up, both myself and Andy. Similar shafts as we normally do as to our current irons, so we should get some great comparisons here for you in terms of data later. Data later, like that one? Like that, data later, ready to go, Joe? Right, now then, first of all, as we always do, aesthetics, which is a favourite word of mine. Quite a bulky club head, but what they've done very well, it's two-tone in colour, and what that does is from the top line, it sort of thins out the bulkiness, because it is quite a cumbersome product in my opinion and from my viewpoint. I would say again, M2 and how it's built, I would say game improver iron. I'm told that the loft on, we're testing with a 7 iron, the loft is set up as strong as 28.5 degrees, so again very powerful in terms of the launch. My comparison, my Mizuno MP5 is set up at something like 33 degrees loft, so whole difference in terms of setup. Data wise, I mean, what do you think of them, man, in terms of looks?
I don't mind the look of it, but as I said, I'm used to the TaylorMade Burner 2.0s with the same sort of colour head. It's
got a very similar look, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I like the look of it, to be honest. And from the top line, the way they've done it with the face insert, to be like being a lighter colour. Yep. It makes it look an awful lot.
It has thinned that top line out, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, enough talking. Let me get my 5 shots in and see what we get in terms of results.
Strike.
So, nice strike out the middle. In terms of launch angle, again, fairly powerful, I would say. It was 178 in total. It was a, and that's again, you'll know from my stats and you'll know from my comparison stats at the end there. That's a decent strike. Long way for me in terms of a 7 iron. I mean, one thing I'm picking up on, that was another good strike. Again, powerful launch. I would say similar in terms of stats.
Yeah, not far off.
Yeah, again 170, 173. One thing for me straight away is the sound. It's a little bit clicky. Is the only way I can describe it. I don't know whether you can hear that, but from my ear, that's it's a bit. It's almost a bit tinny, a bit sort of hollow somehow. I don't know.
Like a piece of wood.
It's not got the. Again, decent ball strike. So far I find it fairly easy to hit in terms of launch again. Very much going back to the review that we did on the Ping G irons. Very powerful ball flight, and again with this sort of 28.5 degree of loft. You'd expect that's again similar to, well, it's a more powerful flight than what's set up on my 6 irons. So how did that go in terms of 180? So again, it's certainly getting the ball out there in terms of distance. That's my worst shot of the. Bit heavy and a bit across it. I think that's gone a bit slightly left to right, was it?
Very slightly.
Not a lot, no.
Still got 172.
Yeah, well, that was definitely an off-centre hit. Still plenty of power in it. So again, when we're looking at these game improver irons, and the kind of things that you're looking for is, and at our level, again, looking back at this sort of average golfer perspective, it's more often than not they're going to be those off-centre hits. So that's where we're looking for some help and support. Last one. Again, a bit of the mat. Still felt as though it fired out. It wasn't the best strike. That will be shorter, I would feel. Yeah, and 158, but again, that was down to the poor golf swing, which we're certainly going to throw in there from time to time. So, quick switch over. You good to go, Andy?
Yeah.
You've had the warm-up. Now, just as a reminder, I use a C-taper shaft. Andy, this is, again, stiff shaft you use, don't you?
Stiff shaft, yeah. Half longer.
Half-inch longer and 2 degrees upright, is that right?
2 degrees up, yeah.
Right, let's get your opinions then, see how they go. Yeah, nice strike. Nice strike.
When you stood over the ball, it sounds an awful lot louder, that sound, than when you're back there. That
Does it?
Really is clicky.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Loud
It's an odd. It is an odd, because I felt it affected the feel, and whether that was something that just resonates in the brain in terms of the sound, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I didn't get the type of feel that I would perhaps look for.
I mean, it's a completely different club to the one we'd sort of play with, the Mizuno, but it doesn't feel bad off the face.
No.
It feels hot. So that was a little bit decky.
Yeah.
A little bit flat, but that's
What did we get in terms of distance on these? Because the first one is still 170, and it's gone 177. So again, it's a very powerful 7-iron.
Yeah.
Like you said, got a bit of the mat before the ball there, which again, at our level, they're the kind of things that are going to happen on the golf course. So that's where we want a bit of help. That's your best strike, and that was solid.
Top slaps, I think, but back right.
But that's a big hit. Big hit in terms of distance. Well, again, it's 177. I mean, I would think that it's fair to say we had a few warm-up shots, as you'd expect. And I think prior to we got set up for the sort of recording, I think you favour the club sort of a bit more than I do. And I think it's sort of, I don't know, it does, yeah. You seem to get on with them.
I bought my Mizuno the start of last season, so up until that point I'd played the TaylorMade 2.0 burners for 3 years. So to me, looking down at the ball, that looks pretty much the same.
Yeah, I remember the club, and it is very, very similar in looks, isn't it, from the top edge anyway?
Yeah. But the fact that I'm gaining a little bit of distance with it as well is inspiring confidence. So I'm swinging at the ball, you know, committing. So there's the worst one I've hit, a bit thin.
A bit of cut on that as well, but not massively. I mean, what we're looking at today, obviously the Skytrack records all our data at impact. It's a huge, real windy day from left to right, so a lot of our shots that start off visually centre are turning over to the right, but in terms of stats, that didn't do a great deal really, did it?
No, it was slightly right. What sort of launch is it coming off at the club at?
I will have a look now. I just watched that, just hang on, just watch that ball, because I don't think that's a proper golf ball. And
like a ping pong ball, you put that in?
Where's the light gone? There you go. I tried to throw I'm keeping that for the comp later for you. Yeah, a bit cutty again, yeah?
It's a touch.
Let's have a look. Well, it is only a touch, sorry.
Yeah.
I did you wrong there, mate. That's, yeah, very slight side spin on it. Launch angle 15 degrees. Backspin 6,000 revs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's again, I think it's all about preference. No doubt TaylorMade have come up with what will be, I think, probably another hugely successful iron for them.
So, I think,
that'll sort of fit a number of swing types and handicap types across the board, which I think is good. Again, it is only about personal preference. For me, it was a little bit too cumbersome, and I wasn't too keen on the sound of it either.
Yeah.
But I couldn't argue with the performance either. Certainly, if you're looking for a distance club, it's longer than the clubs I'm using in the bag, but didn't give me the feel of the clubs that I've currently got in the bag. So that'd be my sort of summary.
Yeah, I think for yourself, obviously you're a better golfer than I am. The handicap says that as well. But for someone like myself, sort of a mid, going up towards a high handicap, that offers an awful lot of help. And it's a great club for me.
Yeah,
you know,
no, I think it's going to be a big seller, and no doubt another success for TaylorMade. So that's the M2 irons. We're going to wrap this one up. We'll probably get set up and have our normal, I believe, Andy's been struggling all week with the par 3 challenge, so I think you've been a lot of practice put in again, and
a lot of sleep lost, to be honest.
A lot of sleep lost, and I seen him doing a bit of yoga in the car park before we got here, so he's geared up for this. So tune in for that one in a bit. But as far as the M2 irons, we're finished for the day. We're going to get set up now with the new M2 driver, and we'll see how that gets on. We'll see you soon. Right, okay, we are back for some target practice, a little bit of a mini competition. Mentioned it before, we always finish up with Skytrack, so throws up some excellent little mini games that you can have a little bit of a mess around with. I certainly enjoyed it so far anyway, but a lot of pressure. 3-0 would be, I don't know.
Catastrophic, to be honest.
Yeah, catastrophic.
Probably wouldn't go out for a few weeks.
No, okay, so it's all important. There's a lot of pressure on, certainly on you at the moment, and but also I just want to keep this winning streak going, so I'm going to be trying me damnedest. Right, so we've got, don't forget, M2 irons. We've set up the yardage at Joey the Tweet. What is it?
169.
169 to the flag. I'm going to get zoned in and hopefully stick one in the 100 to get things going. Off to a nice and easy start.
Left.
Is that left?
Yeah, it's left.
Oh, I felt such a good strike as well, and
Nah, it's not like that.
honestly,
Yeah, very left. 25.
And what was the distance?
I think it
I
was.
nailed it, 184. I don't know whether we got. See, well, I know what you've done here now. You've brought the flag really forward, and with my type of power with this in my hands, I'm going to be carrying this green every time.
Put that senior flags in that for you then.
Oh, where's that now?
It's going to be left. Touch left.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit. There, there.
yeah.
Am I stopping it in here?
Yeah.
I think we should just carry on. A little bit of an interruption there, but why not?
Star guest.
This is Clark's Golf Centre, and this is a working studio that we're in here. So yeah, little customer to see what we thought of his new top he's just bought. Right, are we still 0-0?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Come on, and I'm going to probably have to hit this at about 75% swing then, aren't I, really? Take a bit off this.
Just get it straight, mate.
Oh dear me, I'm opening the door here.
I think that might be alright, you know.
Do you?
I think the winds took it, but
Nah.
It was terrible strike.
28 yards off the pin.
I've got to say, we're not doing a lot to sort of sell the M2 irons at the moment. Or it could be that I'm just giving Andy an opportunity here to get one back.
yeah.
Come on, And.
Come on.
Oh. Oh. Now then, it started off good. It depends how much you cut. It's looking good. It's looking good.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Is it 100?
No, 50.
Oh!
2 yards from the
2 yards from the 100.
So, hang on, what have you given me here now?
What you can choose whatever you want, mate.
I'm going to need as much help as I can get here. I think, to be honest with you, that's a young man that came in and demonstrates really thrown me completely. No, then. Don't be in me here now, I'm trying to concentrate. This is it. This is at the business end of things. Come on, I'm nice and smooth.
Oh.
No?
Gone.
Think it's gone?
No, I think you're alright.
That's it.
It's on it.
Game over.
Game over?
Oh, no. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Got it.
Well done, matey.
One more shot as well.
One in the bag.
Money in the bank.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up with 100.
Let's stick this right in the 100.
So I never scored a point.
No.
Is that what you're telling me?
Not
What
one.
you're telling me is it's a tin hat.
Come on. 100 to finish, and. Oh, and he's nailed one. It's a great strike.
What a club.
Oh, mate.
What a club.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't like this. Bit of a walkover. Andy, well done, matey. 2-1. I've got to say, you thoroughly deserved.
Yeah.
Great ball striking. And as ever, I'm gracious in defeat. Hated every minute of that.